Lovely, lovely, lovely. I almost hit stop streaming, just trying to switch windows. That's fantastic. Make sure not to stop streaming when you're starting streaming. That's usually a good tip. Anyway, where are we? So, we've got all Chongyun's stuff. We just need to get the core lapis. And look where we are. We're at the place where we can get core lapis. So we'll be doing this first, mainly because I don't want to be. I don't want to leave this to last. Forget to do it, and it's like, oh, we've now got all of Chongyun's items, apart from the rocks. So we're doing this first because this is higher priority. God, my legs are absolutely knackered. Thank goodness I'm sitting down and not playing like Beat Saber or something. Oh god, if I was playing Beat Saber, I don't think I'd be able to even play the game. If I had a VR headset to begin with. Because surprise, surprise, I don't have a VR headset. I don't really see a need for it. But yeah, for now we'll be grinding this. And Chongyun is actually starting to do some really nice damage. Especially since he's Constellation 6. Which just typically means his last hit is... oh, I think I've shot. What, did I actually just miss every... Okay, I hit one.
A touch of frost.
Like, he does some really nice damage, but he needs to be stronger. Because this is kind of slow. Really slow. In comparison, Ayaka, without even using E, is doing well over double damage. So, I've mentioned this like 13 times. I really wish they would upgrade the passive effects. Just so you can choose? Like come on, it'd be awesome. Like, oh, someone in Liyue wants to level up their treasure skill. Okay, what do you need? Oh, you need one of each special resource. So you need the core lapis, you need the blue rock, whatever it's called. You need the Genshin flower. You need oh, what is it? The bluebell. You need well, everything. That'd be interesting. Mondstadt, you would need to get the wind wheel, the wheel Asta, I think it's called. You need to get the dandelion. You need to get. Oh, do I even remember all of these? You need to get like the house mushrooms because apparently houses just grow mushrooms. The same mushrooms in the same spots, by the way. So there must be some sort of like natural nightmare that makes them grow like that. Although to be fair, it's pretty handy to have them respawning at the same place for like every week. Then again, you'd think an experiment is going on. Hello, Kelvin. I'm doing fine. Absolutely tired. Probably should get the stream up. Though I don't even think I have Restream on my phone. So, I guess I'll have one eye on the game and one eye on the stream on my phone. If that's going to work out, I have no idea. Because I will have to tab out eventually. Or just switch out to Twitch. This is where having a second monitor would be amazing, by the way. Go. Because then I wouldn't have to look down all the time. I could look to my side and go, oh, so-and-so said this. Someone said, down with the foxes. And up with the sickness. Oh. Eventually, I'll get another monitor. Eventually. But I've got to find a place to actually put it. Okay, bye then. because right now my monitor is just in the middle of my desk, and I really need to move it somewhere
I
else.
ride on wind and cloud alike.
Actually, what am I doing? Hold on. This is wholly inefficient. It would be better to look up the interactive map and have my PC scream as it loads everything, because apparently the interactive map on Map Genie loads everything. I'm not even kidding. It loads everything for no reason. Like, can it not just be hide all from default? It's like, yes, there's a lot of stuff appearing because there's a lot of stuff. Okay, what am I looking for? I am looking for it's the lapis stuff. Resources. Where are you? The second word is lapis. It should not be hard to find it. The Sakura Bloom, King Shing, Mint, Magical Crystal, Lavender, Chillin' Chili, Lampgrass, Leech Pearl, Core Lapis, there you go. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I'm radically in the wrong direction. I was just following the whole, stream's on. Okay, whoops. Don't want that to happen, or else you just hear my voice going on and 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 on. You get the point. Okay. The goal is just to get Chongyun maxed. I don't need to get a second Ganyu up and running. Even though you can't. Because fun fact, every time you get a duplicate, this is more stuff for people who are new to the game. Every time you get a duplicate of a character, you get a a constellation point and what was it? And like how many? Like I think it's 2 special currency if it's a 4-star, 5 if it's a 4-star maxed. I think it's 5 if it's a 5-star dupe, and then 25 if it's a 5-star dupe that you've got maxed. I believe that's the case though. I know the 5 and the 2 are all correct. It's the can you max out a 5-star? And yes, you can, if you spend money, which I ranted about that yesterday, which I'm not going to do it again. Because, good lord. Nope, not you. You, the lone flower. Just to get you out of the way, are you here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's pointing to the right direction. I want to avoid the enemy, or do I... I'll just switch to a different team. Yeah, let's do this. The reason I don't want an ice team is mainly because of this guy down here. Because I can't glide over him. Because even if I was higher up, I would be seen. And I would have to either run or flee. And it's easier to hit the thing than run away. Because these things teleport. An obnoxiously long distance, I might add. Okay, now we dealt with that. Sadly. Oh, I just realised, you've got deathmatch, right? Yeah, why are you still that weak? Grab you, do that, grab you, refine. Okay. And I could ascend you. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, why haven't I been leveling up this weapon? I just completely forgot. My bad there. Alright, now we go back to the ice party. Because I need someone with a long sword. Because there are only 2 ways to get rocks. You either have a long sword, or you have a geo element and just have someone bash it for like a good little bit. Alright, now where am I? am I going? Oh wow. So this rock over here. No. This rock over here. Then we go southeast. So if we just go in this general direction, we should be running into some. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm really. I don't really have much to actually say now that I think about it. Apart from lifting machines up over and over again. Surprise, surprise! It's going to tire you out. Especially when you've got a few high priority jobs on the way. Thankfully, I've got tomorrow off, so I'm all good until I'm not. Where are you? There you are. And oh, so how far are we? We obviously not there yet. 10 more. All right, cool. So we'll just collect 10 more. Then we will go and get Chongyun up to level 5. Probably do a bluish pull. Then we will do, I guess, XP grind. Oh, I guess we'll be doing the battle pass. That will probably be the best use of our time.
My apologies.
Because last thing I want is to run out of time on the battle pass. It's a shame that you've got a weekly limit of 10,000 points. So...
Barely a scratch.
Oh, good lord. You just appeared straight on top of me.
After all that training.
Oh, this is why I didn't want to deal with... Okay. Because now I have to run a ridiculous distance away. Or I just tank it and just, you know, try to collect the thing in question. Oh, it's running away. Fantastic. Because I'm not dealing with you. Okay, I was left-clicking there and Chongyun was just not attacking. Like, okay. I guess you just like Hilichos that much. Or you're scared of Hilichos. That's why you're not attacking them, because you're petrified of fear. Yeah, you can still... What was that? Oh, that was probably the E going off, alright. Okay, just go around and around and around. Where we'll end up, no one knows. Well, what was it? So, League's starting its New Year's, event so far. Where are you? Oh, fudge's sake. Are you fire? You're fire. Oh, thank goodness.
Take flight.
Because I could just have a Yaka melt everything. Because fire and ice make water, and fire is weak to water, I think. Well, it's not in like 10 in Final Fantasy X. Water is actually weak to electric. There it is, blending in the ground. What was I saying? And they, League releasing their New Year's trailer. And, one thing I found very interesting. So, normally what happens in, the trailers is that they try to implement character abilities, in a way that seems natural. Set uses his E to just give a hug. If you're a mobile, E is his third ability. It's just known as E because, you know, it's QWE and E is the third letter there. Actually, how many people play Wild Rift but have not heard of the actual PC game? It can't be that often. It can't be that many. It's probably like a handful of people, and even they probably know it exists. But yeah, just referencing his E by like, hey, he's happy for his friends, so he's just pulling him for a hug. It's like, that's pretty nice. I like that. I approve. Diana's ultimate to carry them along was actually a pretty ingenious move. because normally you think, oh, she can only do that to enemies. No, she's pulling you in. It's the moon's gravitational pull. Is that even the right way we are? Oh no, that's the right way. Right. But yeah, it's the moon's gravitational pull. That's her ultimate, which again, pretty clever. What was it? Tristana's ult was just her firing her rocket, so they fly in the air. Xin Zhao is just hitting stuff. It is Xin Zhao, right?
One with my blade.
I'm fairly certain that the other character is Xin Zhao. Oh, that was a frame drop.
Do your master's bidding.
Then again, I always think certain characters just don't translate well to, like, skins. Like, when what was it? I think when Darius... No, was it Darius? Was it Darius? No, I don't think it was Darius. I think it was someone else. Oh, who was it? Oh, no, Jarvan. That's it, Jarvan. When I saw Jarvan, I thought it was Darius. Because it's like, oh, it looks like Darius, but it's like, hey, he's using the wrong... No. I'm getting my story confused. It was Jarvan, but it looked like Xin Zhao. I've got Darius in mind because I think Darius was just in that skin line. And like Jarvan and Xin Zhao, two very distinct characters. One's kind of a middle, it's supposed to be like a middle-aged Asian man because what was it? He was Ionian, got kidnapped by Noxus as a child, and then he was saved by Jarvan III and became a Demacian. So, but he looks like 20 in all his skins, and it's like, I understand that you've got to have relatively young characters because people aren't going to be like, oh, who are you playing as? Oh, I'm playing as the grandmother Camille. And it's like, oh god. No, it's usually like, oh, I'm playing as Camille. Oh, tell me about her. Oh, she's this ancient metal assassin. Oh, and does she have any skins? Yeah, all attractive. Ooh, I like that. Then again, if you know Camille based on launch, well, she was. I think in the game she was unpopular. As a character, she was. Not that there was any awakening. I think it was just like there was some intrigue, but that was it. And then her lore was. What was the lore? Oh, I'm trying to remember. There's so many champions in League. It's hard to wrap your head around sometimes. What was it? She was the heir to like this Hextech family, and she wanted to marry someone. Her family disapproved of it, so what was it? I think they did something. They did something to make it so that they couldn't be married, and she basically devoted her entire life to the family name. The issue is that because she did that, she was she wasn't sealed away for like years. I think she just stayed alive for years. No, right. I think they killed her fiance, and like they just posed it as like, oh, he hasn't come. Oh, he's clearly abandoned you. He clearly never loved you. Like that kind of shit. And it's really sad because Camille could have been happy, but then again, she wouldn't be a legend. So it's kind of like, oh, she has a bad ending, but that bad ending is kind of what makes her a legendary champion in Runeterra. So take the weeds with the grass, I guess. No, that's not the expression. Basically, take the good with the bad. Where are you? All the way over here. Have I not collected 10 yet? Okay, I have collected 10. Okay, I was overdoing it. And no dialogue. Okay, so you've got a 109% attack value. Does that just mean your attacks do 100% damage before calculation? So technically you should be doing 1,400? There you go, let's win this. Thank you, map. You were incredible, but we're gonna have to put you away for now. How many levels can I get? 2. 3. 3. Barely. Oh, I had Leet for a second. Nice. Oh well, if you saw that, I got Leet. So that means I win, right? Right. Right. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not pulling for these two because I already have Zhongli and I already have Ganyu. So I want to save my Prima Gems to something else. Because I think Zhongli's Constellation 1 is he gets another pillar. Ganyu's, I think, is she gets another like flower thing. I think that's what she gets. Actually, I should have checked the battle pass before I did that. No, I think I've got all the bosses right. Come on. Weekly. Oh no, I haven't done all the bosses. I've got 3 to do. Uh, sure, why not? I have to beat this boss anyway, so I might as well get a head start on some of the resources. This will also mean I'll have to be very careful with how I do it, because bosses are a pain to load in. Because I don't know why, they have a distance limit and they have a time limit. I don't get why the time limit exists if there's a distance limit, because it's like, pick one. Like, you have to be far enough away, and you have to be away for a long amount of time. Like surely it should just, I don't know, not. Like, if you're away for a really long time, it should respawn. At the same time, if you're far enough away, it should respawn. I don't see why both are in effect. Okay. And done. So what do we get? We got more Hoarfrost. I just realized, me trying to read out that name, just like, it's a Hoarfrost crystal. And it's like, I can't read the name. Oh. Because Hoarfrost and the word I'm thinking of are pronounced the exact same way, but mean, I hope, radically different thing. I really hope that the Hoarfrost crystal doesn't mean what I think it means with the other pronunciation. Because that would be like, oh, that's why I've got so many. Ooh. Go. And here's the bad storyteller. And every time I get this quest, I will keep mentioning that this guy is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Also, there has to be a different route you can take. And it's like, oh. So, oh, he's a terrible writer. Oh, he's fired. It's like, no, don't fire me. Fine. You're working on something else. Basically, we're going to be walking around trying to get this guy ideas. And his ideas are usually, hey, my character, I'm going to give him another skill. And it's like, I know that it's so easy to just make a character and, like, bloat them out to a ridiculous degree. Like, hell, even some of my characters, I had to, like, strip away a lot of the fat, because it's like, let's see, what's important to you? No. Like, this guy would just kind of, yeah, like, he adds traits to a character. And it's like, well, you can't really do that. Shaman King is an example of good characters, because it's usually like, the characters know what they can do. And like, oh, I forgot, I think, what's the main character? I think the main character is called Yo. he can channel spirits. It's just that every time he can channel a spirit, it's just slightly different. It's like a small tweak. It's like, oh, your thing can possess you and you can become in sync to gain the spirit's physical abilities, or oh, you can make it possess a weapon and it will make the weapon stronger. And then, oh, you can also make it so that when the weapon is possessed, it's not like 50,000 meters big, which is awesomely sized, but also like horribly energy efficient. So you like shrink the weapon and it becomes really powerful. Like, and that's even a plot point at one point. Like at one point, uh, Yo goes for the sword transformation, and then it becomes really tiny, and he's like laughed at by the main, not antagonist, uh, I forget his name. Crap. Like dark purple hair, spiky, usually rude, uh, full of himself, and it's usually, and it's like, aha, I'm gonna beat you, and it's like, just, and he was like swinging with his giant weapon, but like Yo was just kind of like batting it aside very casually. It's like, what? Why isn't this working? And it's like, all the energy is condensed while yours is literally just all over the place. So if you had 1 point of energy per, I guess, square meter of a sword, Yo technically had 12. Here we go again. So it's like each time they would clash swords, one would just clearly win. Because that's how it would go. And no one gained any. The only person who gained an ability would be. Was his name Morty? Hold on. Hold on. I need to look this up. Shaman King Morty? Oh my god, Oh my god, he was actually called Morty. Although his name in in Japanese is Oyamada Manta. But in the English version, he was called Morty. Um, he was supposed to be a regular human, and then he became a summoner. Not like a summoner able to do anything. It was more like he could like put a spirit in his phone, and that was effectively it. He wasn't a really good summoner, but it was like, hey, he can do the minimal summoning ability, and I think that's the only ability that was added outright. Then again, I haven't seen that show in ages. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm finding you.
Boba, get them!
Okay. I want to see that show again. I really need to binge that again. Because I only remember it getting to a certain episode and then cancelling. And then it's like, well, that's... Well, because, what was it? It ended on, oh, you defeated the bad guy, but the tournament has to be cancelled, and you have to wait for, like, a while until it returns. And it's like, it's implied that it comes back within, like, a year or so. Because extraordinary circumstances meant that the tournament couldn't go ahead as is and needs to be basically reset. Actually, I don't remember how that tournament stuff actually went down. I know it was just like you had to get to a certain place, and then when you got to that certain place, you had to fight people. Because I think the tournament was secondary to everything else. Come on.
Incinerate!
I know I should be hitting the eye.
Am I
Come on. And that's how you use your ultimate to counter. Because your ultimate gives you invincibility frames, which is pretty sweet when you can do stuff like that. Okay, so that's 2 done. So now we need to go... Come on. Where's the other one? Oh, they're over here. Okay, we can do both, because if we do both, we do the boss, and then we do, I guess, a couple of either EXP artifact grinding. Yeah, we should be good. But no, Shaman King, I absolutely loved it. I loved watching it. It was so good. I think was there any issue I had with the show? I think Arn really rubbed me the wrong way. Like in that entire show, I just did not like her as a character because she came off as like, oh, she's the bossy character, ha 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 ha. And it's like she can be really annoying. It's only until later where it's kind of revealed, oh, by the way, Yo and Anna basically, Yo proposed to her, and she accepted that, and took that ridiculously seriously. Like literally to the point of, if you become Shaman King, I'll be your queen. Oddly enough, she doesn't kill anyone, so you can't say, yes, slay queen. Oh, was there anything else? I think Orochimaru was a spirit in that show. Oh yeah, he was, because he was with the Pompadour person. I forget his name. Crap. And that was actually really interesting because the Pompadour person was just possessed by the spirit, uh, running a gang, and then I think eventually Yo beats him, and the spirit stopped possessing him, but was like really upset and sad, and it was like, hey, the guy is really upset and sad, and it's like, hey, maybe you should be friends with it, and it's like it wasn't. It kind of showed a little bit of depth. It's not like, ooh, evil ghost, evil. No, no, no. I think the ghost was lonely in that show. And the only reason he did that was because he wanted friends. And he's a ghost. He can't exactly... Oh, for fudge sakes. And he can't exactly go, hey, I want to be your friend. So he has to possess people to effectively be friends with.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Again, I think that's a rather interesting thing. And it shows a bit more depth in a character. If you have a character being, wahaha, I am evil and you curse as you beat me, then okay, yeah, you have a villain you want to hate, but it's like cookie cutter. What other characters were like that? I guess if we're speaking shows, Harry Potter, Dolores Umbridge, she was the character you absolutely hated, but not because she was like evil in any way. It was more like, oh, she's like this overly tight uh, principal character, like an authority figure who you really hated. And I think as you go through, it's like, oh, she just hates everyone because she hates magic? Because apparent, I don't remember much. Basically, she's really one note because it's like, oh, look at her. We hate her because she's literally the worst. Which, kudos. If you want to have a character people absolutely hate, go on that one trait and just max it out. Because people will hate that character before you even know it. But if you want a character with at least sympathy, because at the end of, I think it was Goblet of Fire, she gets eaten by, I think it was some sort of griffin. And it was like, yeah. Because again, she was a character designed to be hated. Not an in-depth character, just a character that the audience would go, yeah, we absolutely hate her, yeah, she got her comeuppance, woo! Like, I think even, like, Eggman from the Sonic X show got way more depth. I think he got depth in the second season, what was like the Ultimax Army, I think it was? Because I believe, well, what was it? Like, Chris was captured, and I think Ultimax, kidnapped him and then tortured him, and I think that set Sonic on a massive bend. It was also something to do with the Chaos Emeralds, or not. I really don't remember. That's part of the show was like glossed over really hard. And then you have Eggman go, Sonic, be careful. It's like if you fall for the dark side of the emeralds again, you might truly be lost. And it's like, it's not like, ooh, he's gonna become evil, maybe I can recruit him. It's like a, yo, if you're going to do this, you're going to absolutely lose it. I would recommend calming down. Because as far as I'm aware, Eggman was made to be not like a person first, but he's a human. So he has human elements. He's not just designed to be evil for evil's sake.
You're toast.
Which is why I think Sonic Colors is also interesting, because okay, it ends up being like a slave factory where it's like, I've recruited aliens to make an amusement park, and then you know they will turn out to be his slaves, and he's actually harming them really hard. But he's also making an amusement park. He didn't need to make an amusement park. He could have made another Eggman Land. He could literally, it's supposed to be like Eggman Land in space, but he made an amusement park, which is like, okay, interesting move. And he says it's like, oh, it's cover because it's supposed to be like, oh, I've turned over a new leaf, and you know he's not turning over a new leaf. That's not how it goes. But he also made something in space. Who would care about anything if he made it in space? Then again, he could have not had a hyper-accelerated elevator go straight up to the, top of the amusement park. But I digress. Okay, where's the next one? Are you? Oh, over here. Are you? Okay, here you are. Oh, you definitely are. But no, I think characters do need depth and they do need clarity. You also can't just add onto a character forever. Like, the last addition made to Sonic, I believe, was Hypersonic. And even then, that wasn't canon, that was more like, oh, ha ha ha. It's, what was it? It's just because they needed the benefit for you playing the game. Also, I imagine it was either what's the point of the Chaos Emeralds if you've already got all of them at one point? So it's an extra incentive to play the game, also to effectively kneecap you. But after that, he hasn't really gotten much powers. He's gotten the boost. He's gotten the homing attack. That was one power up. The light speed attack, the light speed dash.
Add Astra.
The bounce attack.
Thank you for complete.
Technically, the hands glove thing is an additional power,
Add
but
Astra.
that was only in one game, and that was, again, I imagine, to round things off, because every character needed one power-up per level. The issue of that is, you have to have one power-up per level. So what are you going to do? You can't just have it be like, oh, invincibility, or, oh, I'm trying to think of anything else. You can find rings, or you can, I don't know, you can light speed attack to whatever. Because if I recall, Sonic has the most power-ups in the entire game. Then it's followed by Shadow. Then I think it's followed by Knuckles. Because in SA2, Sonic's exclusives are his exclusive abilities are the Bounce Bracelet and what was the other one? Well, the Magic Hands, as I already said. Everything is like the light speed shoes. Is the light attack? No, the light attack is shared between him and Shadow. Is really nothing else. I think Tails gets additional AoE in his attacks. Eggman gets armor. Knuckles can breathe underwater. Rouge can do what? No, really. What else can she do? I actually don't remember. Actually, not remembering what she does.
Now I'm really in a
know she can dig, but that's an ability everyone gets. She can break steel crates, but that's an ability at least her and Knuckles get. Spiral Uppercut is a natural ability they both get. At this point, I'm just going to look it up, because I actually don't remember what made Rouge special. Like, she was just a worse Knuckles at one point. Was it really nothing else? No, I don't think there's anything else. I actually think she didn't have a lot of power-ups. Let me just double check this again. Because it's bothering me. Upgrades, there you go. Sonic gets the magic gloves, the light shoes, the ancient light, the bounce bracelet, the flame ring, the mystic melody. Everyone gets mystic melody. Shadow gets the flame ring, the air shoes, the ancient light, mystic melody. Oh! Oh no, okay, never mind, I take that back. Tails gets the laser blaster, the booster, which lets him float, mystic melody, and the bazooka. Eggman gets the laser blaster, the mystic melody, the jet engine, the large cannon, and protective armor. Knuckles gets mystic melody, shovel claw, air necklace, hammer gloves. Oh yeah, because that lets you hit iron crates. And sunglasses. Rouge gets mystic melody, pick nails, treasure scope, and iron boots. A lot. Oh god, some characters got absolutely shafted. Oh my god. Because not everyone had all the same levels. So that's a surprise. I thought at least everyone had something unique. Apparently not. Like, Rouge is quite literally a worse Knuckles, and Shadow is literally a worse Sonic. Tails and Eggman have at least a really interesting dynamic where one is more aggressive than the other. Because Tails is all about the damage, while Eggman is about protecting himself. Which, if you went by current games, then you would think it'd be backwards. It's like, wait, Eggman is the defensive one and Tails is the offensive one? But you see Tails in like Forces, and it's like, oh, he just goes, Sonic, help me, and it's like, oh, great, good to know that you're literally the few games of experience you had got absolutely butchered. Because while I said adding stuff to characters can make them a problem, taking stuff away can also make oh god things a little bit of a problem. Because you don't want to add so much that you don't know who the original character is. At the same time, you don't want to peel back so much that you have a literal stereotype.
Let's light it up.
Like that would be like that'd be like Rosalina just becoming a basic princess when she's got a lot of lore behind her, and it's like, yes, I am the Star Mother. It's got all this backstory, ooh, mysterious, and then she gets kidnapped by Bowser. It'd be like, I think he stripped away a little bit of an importance. Well, point is, you can add stuff to characters, just don't add too much, and if you've added too much, don't feel afraid to take it away. Just don't take too much away. So you got to find that perfect balance between oh, got ya. You got to find that perfect balance between a lot of details and no details. Because if you just have a character who has nothing interesting about them, well then no one's going to care. But if you got someone with too many things, then they become like a Mary Sue or a Mark Sue, I think is the other term.
I'm going in. Why do they never miss?
Basically, that's. Oh yeah, you make it into Mary Sue, like the god protagonist. I think that's why Goku had a lot of issues at one point, because tell me about Goku. He can do literally everything. He did martial arts. Okay, now he's effectively learning god skills. Okay, what next? Okay, he now does. He not only does Super Saiyan, he's now tapping into his martial arts prowess again. It was at least interesting to hear about. Oh, by the way, if you overuse your ki, you can throw your ki out of balance, and it's like, oh yeah, you can't do that. And it's like you think you can try and do something, but your body literally cannot respond because it's like, what? I don't know. Randomly teleports or whatever. But at the same time, Ultra Instinct, I don't get it. And literally, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. That's literally the title of one of the transformations, which I still don't get it. I still don't get why they named it like that. Because they already called one Super Saiyan God. And it's like, Super Saiyan God, you're now the god of Super Saiyans. And it's like, okay, well now you're turning Super Saiyan God Super. And it's like, okay, well I know Super Saiyan 4 God, Super Saiyan 4. What would that look like? Ooh, looking nice. That is actually really nice. I like that. It's a shame you won't see the ruins anymore. But hey, I think this is an improvement overall. Oh, that. Okay. So I'm zooming in because that bowl has some depth to it. It looks like it should just be like a flat circle. But oh, okay. But no, it's got that little ridge to show the different level between the bowl and the soup. These are these? Oh, they've got like little curlings. Again, it's just like a quad or two, but it's really nice attention to detail because they didn't have to add tiny little details like that. That plate could just be the same level as this, and no one would tell the difference. No one. But no, they did a little indent. That's pretty nice. Oh, we got an achievement, which is called Help Wang Ping. Help Wang Pingan renovate Pervase's temple. I don't know. Oh, I haven't. Oh, okay. So these are just mini games you can play. And I swear I played Pirates with them once, because that's a commission. So I have no idea what it's asking me to do. So I should also mention, off stream, I did this. This is still locked. And yeah, it was just like twisting and fiddling for like a good few minutes. And we can do this. Oh, I gotta go all the way over there though. Oh well, might as well do it. Also, I saw that. Again, I am not sure why bots just appear on YouTube. Again, it's probably like they would appear on Twitch as well, but the approach makes no sense to me. None whatsoever. Oh, because we've unlocked them? Okay, I'm gonna go activate this real quick. But no, I just don't understand the logic. Like, you would have to have such a failure to recognize something is wrong to the point where you're actively hunting it out. Like, you're actively trying to do it. Oh. Okay, so I'm just gonna stand here because I don't want to drown.
My apologies.
There you go. Ah, okay, so how do I get over there? Oh, I can just cut through, right. I can cut through if it's... no, I think that's way too much, yeah. Yeah, I've got to go over to the other side. activate it. I'm gonna try to avoid activating these guys. Because while I might like fighting in this game, I don't want to needlessly do it. Which, speaking of, Bravely Second End Layer, that the mechanic to change the engagement, the encounter rate, I love that. It's completely optional. Like you can make it. Uh, it doesn't change the game all the time, and it'd be like, hey, do you want to encounter more to grind? Okay, here you go. You can grind more. Do you want to reduce the rate so you can carry on with whatever you're doing? Okay, that's good. You can do that as well. Like it's just so. Oh, we're chasing now. Okay. Really? Okay. No, I didn't mean to do that.
Another test subject. That tingle?
Oh, and you can zoom. Oh, I see now. I see now. So I could just wait, and then. Oop. Honestly, this is kind of easy. $50,000 damage a hit. That was kind of easy. Was I supposed to get a high score? What was the high score you're supposed to get on that? May fortune find you. Oh, right. Don't forget to claim these. Even though I'm fairly certain if you don't claim them, but you log in, it piles on anyway, so it's just 2's unlocked instead of just the 1. Oh, okay, no, I actually nuked that score. That was pretty solid, and I have to go back over here, great. Yeah, I am fairly certain I nuked that. That was... Whew. Then again, I'm used to dealing with events where it goes to 10,000s, and 4,000 is like, it's a little on the low side, but no, it's timer based, and I guess it's at 5,000, and you're not gonna one-shot that thing. So, the theoretical 5,000 you're gonna get is impossible. Nope. Okay, Ayaka just decided to, like, cease functioning for a hot second. Just like, I am one with the tree. I am now wood. I am the new Dendro unit. I am the only Dendro unit. Again, there is no Dendro unit. Which absolutely sucks. If there is a Dendro unit, I want it to be the Odd Hilicho. Mainly for 2 reasons. One, playing as an Odd Hilicho would be interesting as all hell. Second, you're playing as a Dendro unit. And the entire thing of the Odd Hilicho was, oh, I can create... Oh, I'm just scaling this thing, aren't I? It just pulls things out. And it's like, you could just pull out, like, radishes or whatnot. Literally do a Mario 2. Pull out radishes, throw. Again, I think that's a really... It's an interesting concept. But that's just a concept. You can't exactly put that to practice. There you go. Nope. Hayaka, we've been over this. You don't just jump in. You have to dive. You have to dive like the AD carry, diving the enemy tower. Because apparently, when an enemy is at 300 health, and your AD says, I got this, they really don't. Oh, and you can see which direction you're supposed to be in. Because you can see the wisps. Again, a nice little detail. I like that a lot.
Another test subject.
Okay. Okay, oh. I'm gonna beat it eventually. Wait, that hit? That was like well out of play. Wait, am I actually am I potentially about to lose this? I'm actually potentially about to lose this. Oh no, never mind. I got it. 4,000. All right. So I still creamed it. It just took a little bit. Unless it was like, oh, get 5,000 this time around. No, still get 3,000. And there's like nothing more. That's it. You can't get any more. Can't get any less. Less. There's some that unlocks in 3 hours, which I'll stop streaming, so that's for tomorrow. I've done this one because you just have to make a. I should probably. No, yeah, I did show this off on stream, so I'll just do the Wondrous Shadow one. Show what that's like. I'm in between burping and just. I've probably mentioned this already. I'm so tired. Okay. Now, if we solve the puzzle, yeah, this one has a lot because it's 3 per set, and it's a sensor. You've got the riddle progress at the bottom left. Yeah, there you go. Do that in 7 seconds. It's a ship. It even shows you what you're aiming for. So if I'm just spinning it around and around and around and around and around and around, eventually I'll get it. Eventually I'll get it. I'm not going to get it at this rate. Am I actually missing it? I think this one also took me a while to get. So if you use the riddle process, no. You can see how it's supposed to be like. The issue is it's on the wrong side completely, so I've got to spin it around again to try and get it right. No, that was almost there. Oh, is that it? I've nearly got it. Oh, come on, please. There we go. That took way too long. Yeah, this one's the hardest one because you have to try and get it in a way so you know what you're going for, but at the same time, it's kind. Oh, there you go. 12 seconds. I want to stay under a minute. Okay,
My pole arm doesn't distinguish.
and that's how that goes. How are we doing for the shop stuff? We'll be getting all of these anyway, so doesn't matter. We're just 6 short. These aren't unlocked yet. Again, we haven't unlocked any of these, so it will take a little bit. Also, we haven't done that mission, so we've got time. Actually, who am I gonna go if I do that? So that's all 4 stars. So, and it's all Leeware. What constellation are you? Oh, Condensed Pionado. Probably not gonna be that. Definitely not you. Definitely not you. Screen for an encore. Increased level of Riff. Okay. Oh wow, you're completely neglected. That's adorable. just afraid of a frog. Just a little frog. Oh, okay. She might have to be next after Chongyun. Not only because she's a claymore user, but because I want to get rid of that so hard. Just these flowers, I like them. They're fine. This boss, I absolutely detest. What do you need? Crystal Marrow. Blech. Yeah, I think we're fine on that. I think I can do that really easily. We just don't have Klee. Kaya. Hmm. I'm not sure about this. I might not have enough for him. This might really be a tough sell. How am I going to do this? But I'm not doing. I'm not maxing him. Not now. And you? Oh, okay. You're like ridiculously easy. We've done Amber. Jinkyu was supposed to be the target, but no. So who do I have? I can go for you. I can get Thespian Gallop, which decreases CD. All right. Go Inazuma, so you don't count. Uh, that would max you. You're already maxed. You're already maxed. I don't even know if I need you. Uh, Again, you can't get 5 stars, so can't do that. Okay. Can't do 5 stars, and you're already maxed. So I think
And
it's
there's really a
either
limit to the Red Rock's
going to
power.
be
That's why I loathe crowded
Xing,
areas.
Xingling or Yunjung, I think. There you go. Got the bird. Alright. I think that's all we can do for the moment. The mining. Oh, we haven't picked up the forge items yet. So let me just do that really quick. Then we can go to the teapot, where I'll be closing things off. Because well, we're getting to the end of the dailies. I think the events are really helping pad out the streams, if I'm being perfectly honest. What, did I say dailies? Or did I, the event. I think the events are really good at padding out the dailies. Again, I am so tired. Barely think. Which is an achievement on its own. Okay. So got all that. And that's another weekly mission done. We're going to be spending this eventually, so it's fine. If I do this over the weekend, which I was supposed to, we'll get this, and that's fine. We should be ending on 42? Yeah, 42, 41. No, 42. Yeah, 42, because, yeah. We can do this as we go to the teapot. Uh, Obtained. Okay. So, we can't do this yet. Also, I don't want to waste all these time. Like, good lord. There's so much. There's so much. Also, can you even... Hold on. Can you even
Here.
play Windtrace still? Yeah, you can. It's just closing up. Okay.
Mind be purged. World.
I actually thought it was already closed. I didn't think it was still running. Are people still playing that game, actually? I would queue up just to see, but I don't want to queue up. I'd rather not. I'd rather not play that game mode. I really hate Windtrace. The amount of rewards it gave you was pretty sweet, which only makes me hate the event more because
This realm is
it's hide and seek with bells and whistles. In fact, that's literally Trouble in Terrorist Town, I think. Because the entire point of that is you play as one side is the terrorist, one side is the seeker, and I think people hide and turn to different objects, and as the seeker, your goal is to hit things, and as you hit things, you can reveal someone. The issue is that if you hit something and it's not a target, you you lose health, and you normally have machine guns, so you lose like 2 or 3 health every so often. So like yeah, you can unload a full clip into a single box, and you can lose that way
If you ever have...
because you just killed yourself effectively. To put it in League terms, you've just hit a Ramis 1,000 times, not asking if whether you should have done that in the first place. Okay. I think it's still growing. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there for now. Tomorrow we're still gonna be focused on Chongyun. Probably gonna get him leveled up though. So we'll be focusing a lot of the ley lines, and they'll be focusing on artifacts after that, and generally getting him stronger. And then next week will be when we do the final bosses, and hopefully, hopefully we'll be able to get. Oh god. Okay, so this is in first kinematics. That's why she's standing that awkwardly, because her legs are designed to go down. Like her legs are designed to go down
My
over
pole
here,
arm doesn't distinguish
but
friend from foe.
the foot
And
can't
there's
go down
clearly
here
a
because
limit to
something's
the
in the
Red
way.
Rook's power.
So it locks in the leg,
That's why I
aligns
love
it,
crowded areas.
and then it has to adjust the knee accordingly. And this leg looks a little bit more normal until you get to the ankle, and it's just kind of funny. And it's why you do. It's why she does the adjustment, and it's why it looks particularly funny in heels. Like it doesn't actually look that wrong if it was. No, would it be that wrong? Oh god, I'm trying to. I can use the camera, can't I? I can. Yeah, I can just use the camera. Oh no, you're in your eye animation. Okay. Wait, did you? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Oh no, she is just break your ankles, because the ankle isn't supposed to go like that. Because
The
the foot
assumption that
goes
every person has somewhere
kinda
to call
like
home
this,
is naive. I
and
got used to living
heels
in the
kind of bump
mountains
up a little bit.
alongside the birds and beasts
So
a
she
long
is
time
actually
ago.
just snapping her ankles to do that pose. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there for now. Peace.